In the lead, Masashi Maru, the Yokozuna, and Asashoryu, the new Ozeki, with 9 wins and 1 loss. Just behind, Takanohara, the man doing his ring entering ceremony right now. Chiotakai, Kaio and Kotomitsuki all with 8 wins and 2 losses. Well, it has to be said, this is a better performance of the ring entering ceremony than Musashi Maru's. At least Takanohara manages to get his leg very high when he does the stamp. Now let's go to the first of our bouts on day 11. It's Asanowaka. It's a man who once had 44 Makuuchi Basho performances. Dropped down to the Juryo division though. He's 32 years old. Here fighting Kyokushuzan. Kyokushuzan wins it as Asanowaka drives forward too fast. 6th win for Kyokushuzan. 6th loss for Asanowaka. You know, Kyokushuzan's quite a technician when he puts his mind to it. May this year he had 8 wins in a row, and he had 8 different techniques each day. But he's been suffering a bit recently, not quite sure why. No obvious injuries. Now we have Daizen. 2 veterans. Daizen, 37 years old, fights Wakanoyama at 30 years old. Nice hard start there, head's almost banged, but it's Daizen takes the advantage there and shoves Wakanoyama out with oshidashi. They fought each other 10 times before. Now the score is Daizen 5 wins, Wakanoyama 6. Now we have Kasuganishiki, who's got 7 losses already. If he loses this one, it'll be Makikoshi for him. And he's fighting Aminishiki with 6 wins. Aminishiki, the lighter of the 2, being pushed around somewhat by Kasuganishiki, but he gets that grip round the back and just manages to twist around a little bit to the side, get round behind Kasuganishiki, and pushes him out with uwatedashinage. These two have fought Kotomitsuki and Akinoshima 3 times before. Not a lot, really, considering how long both of them have been around. Kotomitsuki's beaten Akinoshima every time. Akinoshima is a man who's got 19 tournament prizes. That means he's had 19 tournaments when he's done very well. Never won a tournament, but it's a lot of tournament prizes. And he's also beaten Yokozuna a lot of times. But look at that win there. Kotomitsuki just spun him over with that underarm grip. Usually these ex-amateur champions are pretty good, technically. Maybe not quite the fighting spirit of the wrestlers who come through the traditional route. Generalizing, of course, some are very good. Well, that was Kotomitsuki's 9th win. Certainly a good basho for him so far. Tamakasuga, good at the side, especially when he fights the heavier ones. But here's fighting a lighter one now, Tokitsuumi at 134 kilos. Very quickly there from the tachiai, gets his hand around the back of the neck, pulls him down. Hatakikomi win there for Tamakasuga. That gives him his 8th win. And kachikoshi. So on day 11, 8 wins, and certainly much better than the previous basho where he only had 6 wins. Now Tochisakae and Gojoro, both around the average weight for this class, about 152 kilos or so. Well, another win, just like the previous one. Gojoro goes for 2 hands to the upper body, pushes hard, and then Tochisakae pulls away, slaps him down. Now Hokutoriki, who's stable boss, named him after Takatoriki, similar sounding name, and fighting Kotoryu. Kotoryu's got 7 losses. If he loses this one, that will give him Makikoshi. Only got 3 wins this basho. He's had a bit of a rotten run of luck, really. Had to sit out a few basho because of injuries. Well, Kotoryu came out slightly too low there. Hokutoriki had his hand on the back of Kotoryu's neck, kept pressing his head down, and eventually forced him down with hatakikomi. Quite a lot of these wins now with the what they call the hikiwaza, the pulling type techniques. You've got hatakikomi, tsukiotoshi, hikiotoshi, all moves that drop the wrestler down to the floor forward. Not generally reckoned to be good sumo. Well, it's Takanohana coming out, getting ready for his bouts. Now we have Toki in the orange mawashis fighting Buyuzan. Toki 176 kilos, Buyuzan 165. Now in the audience, interestingly, is an old stablemate of Toki's watching this. It's the great Konishiki, long since retired. No doubt Toki can see him out the corner of his eye. You can hardly miss him, he's so big. Well, Toki trying hard, but disappointingly, he loses to Buyuzan. Not a good result for him in front of his famous former stablemate. So Buyuzan takes his 3rd win. He's not doing too brilliantly. Toki gets his 8th loss, and Makikoshi. Miyabiyama now against Kyokutenho. They fought 4 times previously. Miyabiyama's won 4 of them. See if Kyokutenho can break that streak. Well, amazing. He's a tall wrestler, Kyokutenho. He just reached out, got around the back of the neck, pulled him down. All in a split second, of course. Miyabiyama, 178 kilos charging at you. You've got to get it right. Now, Takanonami fights Shimotori. He's fought once before. Shimotori won. Takanonami seems to be on a bit of a comeback. A good basho last time. Doing moderately well this time. Takanonami wraps his long arms around. This is what he's good at. And Shimotori gets forced over the edge. Well, a couple of famous Japanese comedians there. Pei and Pa in the audience. Of course, this sumo attracts many showbiz people. There they are. Hayashiya Pei and Hayashiya Pa. Obviously fans of perhaps one of those two. Now we have Takamisakari against Tochinonada. These two have fought once. Takamisakari won that one. Takamisakari with 2 wins, bad basho for him. Tochinonada with 1 win, even worse. Tochinonada using his long arms and bulk, overwhelms Takamisakari. Tries a move a bit like the Kubinagi neck throw at the end there, but nevertheless, Tochinonada, or rather Takamisakari, got squashed down by it. So yoritaoshi win for Tochinonada. 2nd win for him, 9th loss for Takamisakari. Wakanosato, 160 kilos. That's 352 pounds, fights Tosanumi at 162. Not much in it weight-wise. Wakanosato a bit nearer the ground. Well, that's it. Tosanumi drives in, but Wakanosato sidesteps him a bit at the end there. 7th win for Wakanosato, and 6th loss for Tosanumi. Well, certainly crowd-pleasing sumo, this basho. As you can see, it's full house most days. Well, the return of Takanohana, of course, has been prayed for by the sumo hierarchy for some time. They needed him back to lift the game. Now, Kaio against Tomonoshima. They fought 5 times previously. Kaio won 3 of them. Tomonoshima had a good basho last time, had 11 wins. Kaio had a bad basho. He only had, he had no wins at all, had 4 losses, then he dropped out with injury. So a full start, and then finally, off they go. Kaio goes for the belt, leaning in. Takanonami tries a hataki move at the back of the neck, but Kaio just uses that to run him out. 9th win for Kaio. Well, this was meant to be his, what they call Kadoban, a make or break type basho for him. If he got a Makikoshi, he'd drop down from his Ozeki rank. But far from simply maintaining his Ozeki rank, he now looks as though he's in the running for the cup, the Emperor's Cup at the end, the Shihai. Now it's going to this bout, not this immediate one, but Takanohana here getting ready for his bout with Asashoryu. The immediate one is Chiyo Taikai. He's got 8 wins. He's got 5 bouts ahead of him. He needs 13 wins. He cannot lose from now on. Here fighting Musayama, who's fought 18 times, and Musayama's beaten him 12 times. Although Chiyo Taikai recently has been on a bit of a roll, Musayama sat out the last basho. Well, Musayama's got a pretty fierce charge himself. So it should be the clash of Tachi eyes. 2 of them will come out like rockets, I predict. Chiyo Taikai jumps the gun. You don't have to worry too much about Chiyo Taikai changing his game plan after a full start. He'll almost certainly do the same charge every time. There they go, really hard head-banging start. From the push into the pull, Chiyo Taikai takes it with hataki. Musayama takes his 4th loss. There you go, push into the throat. Then a sudden pull down on the back of the neck. And Musayama's hands go down to the dohyo floor, and that's a loss. Well, that's a 9th win for Chiyo Taikai. If he can get to the end of this tournament with his present 2 losses, he'll be considered for promotion to Yokozuna. Now this should be a good one. Asashoryu, 137 kilos. Now look at those banners. I've said that they represent the envelopes of money that the winner will get at the end. That's the barometer of a rikishi's popularity and the interest in a particular bout. Asashoryu, burning, really tries hard when he goes against the Yokozuna. You can see all that. It's the Mongol invader again. It's a divine win, the kamikaze in the 12th century that saved Japan from the Mongols, and here they are back again in the shape of Asashoryu. So let's see what Takanohana can make of this. Well, I predict Asashoryu will come out like a whirlwind, slapping, pushing, maybe roughhouse tactics. Don't somehow think he's going to go for Takanohana's belt. Takanohana will try and capture the belt. Well, good start by Asashoryu. He's going through the face of the Yokozuna. He's keeping it wide. Takanohana trying to close him down. Asashoryu pulling hard. Takanohana tries to pull him down. Back to the throat attacks from Asashoryu. More slaps to the face of the grand champion. Takanohana gets his hand on the belt. Asashoryu got his hand on the belt. Tries a Sorogake, and an overarm grip there from Takanohana spills him over. Well, that was brilliant action there. Takanohana wins it with the overarm grip. Well, Asashoryu can hardly believe that. Looking for maybe something from the judges, maybe an objection. Certainly that was Takanohana's win there. Well, he's being forced to work harder and harder, but he's coping with it. 9th win for the Yokozuna. 2nd loss for Asashoryu, and that levels up their 2 individual scores. Asashoryu no longer the lead person. Well, is that some emotion we see in Takanohana's face? Well, let's watch this one again. There's the throat thrust from Asashoryu. Not a respecter of Yokozuna by any means. More, tries an arm pull there. Back to the face. Quite a bit of banging going on. Takanohana, as I said, trying to close him down. Tries a pull down. Asashoryu survives. Almost gets round behind the Yokozuna there. But this quality in sumo, nibari, sticking to your opponent, brilliantly demonstrated by the Yokozuna, and then eventually the hands close in on the belt, and then the superior technique and power of the Yokozuna. starts to take place. And look at Asashoryu driving his head into Takanohana's face, but it's the overarm grip that dumps Asashoryu down and over the edge. Well, there's you can't hear it here, but there was lots of very loud curses from Asashoryu as he walked down the Hanamichi back to the preparation room. He hates losing, does the Mongolian. Now we have Musashi against Takanowaka. They fought 9 times previously. Musashi won 8 of them. Should be an easy one for the Yokozuna. There's almost a 100-kilo weight difference between these two. Takanowaka's 148 kilos, Musashi 237. Well, it's Musashi well, he's moving fast, unusually fast, but he wins that one with oshidashi. 10th win for him. That puts him in solely in the lead. Musashi has now got 10 wins and 1 loss. And this is a man who's 1 step behind Takanohana with 9 wins and 2 losses. Stay with us, we'll be back very shortly.